Welcome to Taste of Mexico, and amigos, today we're going to talk about this beauty. This is Flor de Calabaza. As I grew up, Flor de Calabaza has become really one of my favorite ingredients because I discovered not long ago that Flor de Calabaza is actually considered like a superfood for the amount of health benefit that it has. It has a lot of vitamins like vitamin A, some part of the complex of vitamin B, vitamin C, antioxidants, flavonoids. It has iron, magnesium, potassium, calcium, phosphorus. If you're wondering what does that mean for you, it means that you're gonna have like a super good eyesight. If you're pregnant, that's gonna help you to have a very healthy pregnancy. It's gonna prevent osteoporosis. It's gonna help you with your cardiovascular system. If you have kids, it's gonna promote their growth. So there's a lot of things that Flor de Calabaza does for you. Just as we are excited when spring is coming and like flowers start to bloom, pre-Hispanic cultures were extremely excited as well. Not just because flowers are pretty, but because that represents the beginning of the agricultural cycle. So flowers with time represented like renewal, rebirth, like an extension of the gods, and as a reminder of the delicate balance that was needed. For instance, for the Teotihuacanos, flower was a synonym of poetry and of something that was said beautifully and of beautiful words. Obviously, they have like a different classification of flowers. There were flowers that were meant for ornament. There are flowers that were meant for medicine. Flowers such as this, like Flor de Calabaza, were meant to be eaten. And it's amazing the understanding that they had of nature. So here I've been preparing the Flor de Calabaza. If you're gonna use it like in any type of stew, or if you're gonna cook it, or if you're gonna use it in a quesadilla. If you want to fill them with cheese, the only thing that you have to do, instead of chopping this whole part, because that's the base of the flour and you don't want to take that off, you're gonna carefully cut this, and then actually this is not a very good example because this is already broken, but being very careful, you take out like the pistilo. I got no idea how pistilo is said in English. You just like give it a twist and take it out. And thinking that this wasn't like broken, and when you're filling it, you're gonna start like wrapping whatever the filling is with the petals. So it's very easy to do. Once you take out everything, you're gonna wash them. I'm gonna use this Flor de Calabaza in quesadillas. Originally, I wanted to prepare a sopa de milpa because it is actually one of the most nutritious way that you can eat Flor de Calabaza. I ordered it through an app, and the guy that brought me that like tiny ramito de Flor de Calabaza, and this is not gonna be enough, so that would have to be some other time. So now that we have this washed, we're gonna proceed to the quesadillas. Prepare your comal, prepare your tortillas. I'm gonna eat two quesadillas and quesito gouda, because gouda cheese is very, very nice in quesadillas. If you want, the recipe of la sopa de milpa is in the article. It is very, very easy to make. It is delicious. I think it is one of my favorite soups. And if you do the sopa de milpa with the broth of corn, you know, like you boil the maize and you separate that broth, that sopa de milpa is gonna taste like heaven. I put my cheese on top, and as you can see, the cheese is already sizzling. And then this, I'm gonna add it. I wanna be generous with my Flor de Calabaza. Okay, now this is the important part, because now we're gonna flip it. The cheese is gonna start to melt, and it is gonna incorporate with la Flor de Calabaza, and it is gonna be your best quesadilla in your life. Like this one looks better than this one. On top it is like a chicharrón de quesito. Not only quesadillas are everyone's favorite, but doing una costrita con Flor de Calabaza en la quesadilla, it's the best. Read it. Oh, qué bruto. Read the article, and I'll see you next week. You got no idea what you're missing. It is the best and easiest thing to do.